I gave birth to a cute baby boy. He's currently 6 months old, but it's a pity I wouldn't be around to raise him. My story is long. I've been married for almost 2 years. 2 years. When I first met my husband, he was doing really well. He had his own car and was running a good electronics business. Everything looked great on the surface. We rushed into it, honestly. We married after only 6 months of dating. He kept telling me we needed to marry fast and start a family because he was 49 and wasn't getting any younger. I wasn't keen on rushing things, but I thought about it hard. I was 36 and my biological clock was ticking loudly, so I finally agreed. I did my research. We visited his family and they were all absolutely excited to welcome me. Truth is, I had worked incredibly hard for myself and I was doing great. I have 3 huge shops where I do wholesale and I have people working for me. I own 3 houses and 2 cars. So yes, I was and still am doing very well. Things were okay when we first married, but only a few months later, my husband started complaining. His business was sinking, and I mean drastically. I supported him financially countless times. I must have spent more than 3 million naira trying to save his business, but it was useless. It kept sinking. Later, he even told me that he had sold his car, hoping to inject more money into the business, but even that didn't help. We were renting an apartment after the wedding. I know. I had 3 big modern houses, but I refused to live in one of my places because he is the man and I wanted to follow him wherever he took us. But things got so bad that he couldn't even pay the rent anymore. That was when I took over. Literally every single bill has been on me since then. I took up his responsibilities, sending money to his parents, and now I'm even sponsoring 2 of his siblings' university education, all while still supporting my own family. I was planning to help him get back on his feet, but he said he was done with electronics. That's when he came up with an idea that we should move into one of my houses instead of wasting money on rent. Then he pleaded with me, saying that he would prefer to do the same kind of business I am in because I'm so good at it. He asked to follow me to my shop every day so he could learn everything. I said, okay. Honestly, I just needed him to stand up on his own 2 feet again. So we moved into one of my apartments with the clear plan that once he was financially stable, we would move out. We went to the shop together every single day. Within a few months, I had given him all my contacts, introduced him to the suppliers, and basically handed over all my business connections. I then spent millions to establish a new shop for him and gave him the capital to start. This is where all the problems began. My husband would come to my shop, look around, and make sure he bought the exact same products as me. Then he started going behind my back to steal my customers. He would lure them to his shop by undercutting me. For example, if I was selling a dozen of a certain shoe for 100,000 naira, he would sell his for 99 or 97,000 naira. My own business started collapsing. I didn't understand what was happening. I was losing customers fast, but for the sake of peace, I never confronted him about it. Luckily, I still had some new contacts and a few secrets about the business he didn't know about. And that's how I managed to survive. It got so bad that I even had to sell one of my shops to bounce back. Then I found out I was pregnant. When I was 8 months along, my doctor advised me to take some time off. Luckily, my sister had just finished school, so I put her in charge to help my business. After the baby was born, that's when he started his campaign. He would hold our son look me in the eyes and say, honey, now that we have our son, a future for our family is set. As a man, I need to make sure that this boy is completely secure. We need to do things the proper way. For his sake and to protect his inheritance, we should put the papers of the houses, the shops into my name, into him, the husband's name. He gave me 3 convincing reasons. He was like,